Today is the wedding day of Count Dracula's daughter. At the crucial moment, the father-in-law wants to play a prank on his son-in-law. In the end, the two complete the wedding ceremony. Later, Lucy becomes pregnant. Dracula is so excited that he jumps for joy. He immediately arranges a nutritional meal for his daughter, combining live spiders with freshly spit sheep bile. He also personally makes his daughter's favorite meatball soup. Lucy was moved to tears by the bowl of soup filled with her father's love. Dracula waited day after day, and finally Charlie was born. However, he didn't look like a vampire at all. Soon it was Charlie's first birthday. Charlie's uncles gave him gold chains and toys that vampires like, but Lucy thought it was too dangerous and threw the toys away. To prevent the child from having an accident, Dracula had his men block all sharp objects. Even the cliffs were fitted with guardrails. The toilets in the guest rooms were locked. Guests had no choice but to dismantle the toilets. Under the influence of human technology, the zombie front desk staff at the Elfin had learned to use beauty filters. Wolfunkel took on a part-time job as a tennis coach. Only Dracula failed to keep up with the times. When asked to turn on Bluetooth, he called out Bluetooth. Just say it's Bluetooth. Dracula only cares whether Charlie has grown fangs. The father and daughter have completely different educational philosophies. Lucy insists on having the child go to bed early, while Dracula insists on taking the child to parties in the middle of the night. However, Charlie accidentally lost a tooth. Lucy angrily took Charlie away from the party. To provide Charlie with a safe environment to grow up in, she moved to the human world. Dracula suggested that Lucy first investigate the living conditions so he could train his grandson alone. As soon as his daughter left in the car, Dracula immediately called the driver. He decided to stimulate Charlie to awaken his bloodline. They arrived at the dark forest, but it had been transformed into a park by humans. Dracula had the Frankenstein monster go first to set an example, but passers-by took photos with him. The second time, he had the werewolf take the stage. But the werewolf had been a stay-at-home dad for years and couldn't hunt anymore. He chased after the flying disc in front of him. The werewolf was actually competing with a dog for the disc. Next up was the mummy. Dracula believed he could awaken his grandson's genes. After a series of difficult moves, the mummy successfully strained his old back. Dracula looked at the unreliable monsters and decided to train his grandson himself.